How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. So, you may or may not know one of my favorite photographers is William Eggleston. His breakout project, book, exhibition was William Eggleston's Guide, and I'm not too sure. Let me look to see the original release. The book was originally released in 1976. This is not the first edition, this is the second edition. I figured I'd go through this book and pick out 5 of my favorite photos. The 5 could probably change at a different time of the year, a different year, you know, I think it just probably depends on the vibe I'm feeling that day. But I went through it and picked out 5 of my favorites, put some fancy marks in here, and let's see what we got. I think some might be obvious, some may not, so try not to lose these marks as I'm going in here. So this one is gonna be an obvious one. I think you see this kind of everywhere when you look up Eggleston stuff, but it's just so good. I think it's just everything about it. I mean, the style that the way they're standing, the car. I mean, the thing with Eggleston photos is the cars are always rad. I think it's just a thing that just enhances his photos even more. And I think that's the thing I'm trying to remember is that, you know, the quote he says, you know, photographing life today, I need to remember that because a lot of things is nostalgia. This is before my time, you know what I mean? So, but still when I look at it, you get that feeling of time and the past, you know, and I think I need to remember that with my own work. And the next one is going to be another obvious, is the woman with the chain next to her. I mean, it just can't be beat. If I had anything to pick about it, is just kind of having her foot in there all the way. But I don't really, like when I shoot and if there's something that kind of bothers me, I use it anyways, because and this might not even bother him, probably didn't bother him, but that's one thing that you can take away from this video alone is just you can always nitpick every single photo and it doesn't even, like, it matters and doesn't matter at the same time. So I don't know if this one's shown a lot or not, but I really like it. I think it's I think a lot of it is just the colors. I mean, the car is freaking amazing, right? But I just like that burgundy ripped sign. The building is just like the 2 windows, and it's, I don't know, just something real interesting about this location. So it's not just the car, it's the location. I like the picnic table over on the other side. And next we got, there's some good ones in here. I didn't mark that, that's a good one. This one is just kind of disturbing, so I like it a lot. This one's shown, I think, often. I mean, I don't really have to explain this one, to be honest. I mean, let's look at it. I mean, you got just the darkness. Things are slanted. Super sketchy lamp. I mean, obviously the colors are just ridiculous. That photo is just amazing. I think to me that could even be like an interesting cover to a book. It'd make you wonder what's in it. This one I really like. I marked this one. I changed a mark to this one, and I think more so, 1, I do like this photo a lot, and 2, this is another thing I wanted to talk about, is on top of the process of photographing life today is, I think, something that doesn't make sense, more so just like a random not making sense, makes a great photo. Like, this doesn't make any sense, but it makes you look at it. And I think you can see it. If you think of that when you're out photographing, I think you end up with more photographs and interesting photographs. And it's something that makes you ask yourself a question And I think that's important. I think that's something I'm going to try to do more often, especially as I'm trying to build these projects and work on these things. And that was William Eggleston's guide. I love this book. It's classic. I think it's just it's a guide, right? It's the guide to color photography, and I think it's kind of a good way to look at it. It's a guide to not being precious about certain things. There's a little bit of everything in here. You got portraits, you got basically street photography, you got photos of no people, you got cars, you have a little bit of everything in here. You got kind of like some family photos. It's literally a guide, and I think it's worth having in the collection for sure. I'm definitely gonna do more vlog episodes like this. I have his Democratic Forest series, so maybe we'll pick 5 from each volume. And I have other books from other photographers as well, and it's something to mess around with and maybe learn something from picking certain photos out and talking about them. But anyways, I want to thank you for hanging out with me in this vlog, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you on Monday.